You'll sell your soul to another man, thinking that'll do what the other can't. And you intelligent, so what you doing then? It didn't work, he was angry, and then he left you with a baby. They all say you crazy, and you may be, or maybe you hurt. Maybe life has threw you in the dirt, picked you up, shook you off, threw you down again, kicked you more, walked away like it didn't hurt. But love yourself though. It doesn't matter where the others go. It doesn't matter what they think they know. You carry you and that's all you know. Now it's time for you to learn and grow. Get stronger every day until you know. They left you down, but you got it though. You getting stronger, yo. I don't know you. You getting stronger though. I don't want you. I don't trust you until I trust me. Love yourself, love yourself. You got to keep you strong. Love yourself, love yourself. You got to keep going on. Whoa.
Good afternoon. Happy Sunday, y'all. Can you hear me? Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday, y'all. Can you hear me? Just trying to get that sound right. Thank you to everyone who's here with me for the Just Live podcast this Sunday. We are going to play a little more music and wait for some folks to come on in. But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to QS Queen Sanaa, and share this episode with your friends. We'll do a lot of interacting in the chat today, and we have a treat for you. So I'll be with you shortly.
Incompris. I don't wanna hurt no anymore. I've been misunderstood. I've been misunderstood, understood. I'm tired of being misunderstood. You swear that you hear what I'm saying, but you don't hear every word. Gotta get this understood. Cause if you don't solve the problem, then I promise you're gonna lose me for good. I don't wanna hurt no anymore. I don't wanna hurt you anymore. But I've been misunderstood. Said I promised that I would do what I could. Then you violated, do you think I'm a fool? Silly, you wonder what I'ma do. Well, I'm gonna draw the line, I reclaim my time. I know that I'm only on your mind, cause I'm doing fine. Ooh, you got me misunderstood. Misunderstood.
Happy Sunday, y'all. Oh, we got a lot of interaction in the chat already. So, how many people have already liked the episode? Not calling you out, just curious. If you have, I think that's amazing. Here is my link tree if you want to see any more of my work, some other episodes, some music, my clothing line, Savvy Chic Clothing. Shout out to my moderator. My moderator is thebomb.com. Shout out to you. You always keep the chat popping, and I really do appreciate. I just want to check in real quick to those who have made it here. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Just Live podcast featuring me, Queen Sanaa, and the guest of the day. We'll get into that in just a minute. Uh, Peace and blessings, Opulent Jade. Thank you for showing up so diligently every Sunday with me. Peace, Natalie Murphy. Thank you for being here. Opulent Jade, always dropping the flames. Thank you. Welcome, Artichoke Hearts. Good to see you here today. And love to see how everyone is showing love to everyone. Yes, and yes, please do show some love to Cash App. Would love to see it. So today, my guest, I'm just going to talk about it really quickly. Oh, well, hello there. Hey there. How are you doing? Thank you for being here today. Today, my guest is a motivational speaker of sorts. And we're going to talk about that a little more. Just waiting on him to come on and check in. Let's see, just waiting on him to check in. But it's a motivational speaker. And so I get these motivational texts every single morning. Sometimes they come with videos, sometimes they come with wording, but they are awesome to have. So I'm looking forward to the treat that I have for you today. But right now, while we're waiting, let's have a conversation really quickly, because you all know I'm really big on self care. I'm really big on self care. I'm really big on making time for you. I'm really big on promoting yourself. So before we do anything else, for those of you who are here with me, if you are on Instagram, I want you to take a minute and look up JL just underscore live, and go ahead and give my page a like. I want to get some things going on in there. Thank you, Artichoke Hearts, for the love and the Cash App. Much love to you always. Anyone who's donating to this show is helping me achieve that level of greatness that I am aiming for. So special recognition for Opulent Jade, always, always, always showing love as well in the Cash App. So take a minute and go to IG and follow JL just underscore live. That's the podcast page. I know I have a lot of following on the Queen Sanaa page, but not much on the podcast page. So I really want to kind of put everything in that space and separate the two things. It's not a bad, but all right. So it looks like my guest is lurking right now in the background. So what I'm going to do is give you a brief introduction to who this person is, and then we will get started with an amazing episode today. Okay, I'm saying it's amazing. Hopefully you'll agree. So bear with me. Let's get that going.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within.
First of all, my guest is a visual artist. He is a writer. He is an influencer. And I dare say he's a change maker of our era. I say our era. Yeah, I'm a little bit older, and that's okay. But what this man brings to people, to life, to a person's drive and motivation, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. I'll let y'all decide for yourselves. Welcome, my friend, Lord Phly. Wait a
Hello,
minute, we
hello,
can't just
hello.
bring you in just all willy nilly. Welcome.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, this man right here, you know what? Tell the people about who you are. Let's start there.
I'm Lord Phly. Spell it right. Lordphly. I spread the message. Never apologize for being dope. Dope being self. Driving out purpose expeditiously. So I connect in order to inspire, motivate, and grow whatever it is I'm connected to. Wow. One of my monikers is the International Man of Mystery because I'm always somewhere doing something. Most of all, spreading the message. So I believe that's me in a nutshell. You line 10 people up, they may see 10 different things, but as long as the foundation of them all lie in that, I believe I'm doing what I'm supposed to. So, you know. Hello?
Thank you. Peach Jacob, thanks for joining us today. Okay,
Oh,
can you still hear me?
yeah, I can see you.
All right, cool. So I had some technical difficulty. I couldn't get all the videos up. Still working on that in the background. But y'all, while we're getting through this show today, I want y'all to check Lord Phly out at www.iamlordphly.com. Now, this is where I want to start because I know I still got to go through the videos. However, y'all don't understand. Every day I get a motivational message
Yes,
from this guy, and it comes with a video. So
yes, it does.
I'm gonna read one of my favorite ones, and then what I would like for you to do is tell us kind of what is the thought process behind this one. So it goes. Go ahead and mute your mic real quick. Shout out to hip
Uh-oh.
hop, by the way. 50 years. I hear
Oh,
Dougie Fresh in the back. Yeah, can you hit that mute button?
oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right. It says, "Love and blessings, dope soul. Allow no more outside forces to decide for you what your life is about or worth. The choice is yours. Decisions based on another's choices. Your life determined by someone else. No more. Start by loving yourself first, respecting yourself, accepting and appreciating yourself. The moment you begin to do that, seeking others' approval and validation will begin to fade. You don't need it. This is your sign. You're great. Go be great on purpose. Hashtag NAFB dope, otherwise known as never apologize for being dope. Listen, these are the kind of messages I get every morning. So I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna put you in the spotlight, and I want you to tell us about the motivation behind why you do what you do.
Well, it's crazy hearing you read it back to me because I'm so used to, it's my words, and then I'm used to hearing myself say it, but hearing someone else say it back to me, like, all I can do is, like, smile because that that's my motivation behind it, for it to be a dose. You heard the saying, like, somebody getting up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, if in any way I can impact people and be that little dose of inspiration, motivation, to where either they just got up and they don't know what side of the bed they're getting up on, they got up on the wrong side, so they need a little dose to get them back right, or they already on the right side and they just need that extra motivation to keep it going. Just that's what I set out to do. Just and make sure that it was individual. you know of course, I send that message individually to people, so you're not compiled in a group. Yeah, we're all, we can be collectives and be together, but sometimes you just need that to yourself to be able to bring your energy to a collective of people. And me understanding that so much, it's like wanting to make sure that I'm impacting people, not I'm impacting people as a whole because I'm impacting individuals. Like if I can inspire, motivate a person at a time, a day at a time, I believe I'm doing my job. So, the tools today allow me to maybe touch a couple more people than, one person. But, at minimum, as long as I do that, then I believe I'm doing what I'm supposed to.
I absolutely feel that. And listen, it's really nice to wake up to this because sometimes it's like 6:30 in the morning and I'm supposed to get up, but I don't feel like getting up. And then I'll get this motivational thing, get up and get to it. Sometimes it starts like that, and I'm like, all right, I'll get up and get to it. So can you can you tell people how they can sign up to get these motivational messages from you every day?
Sure. Of course, I would like it to be a more efficient way. Yet, really getting my phone number, and sending me a text, puts you in my text thread, and then I'm going to send you that message every day. So, I'm not shy about my phone number or things that come along with it. So it's 919-827-6357. Yes, I'm telling people my phone number because that's what I believe my business is. People, like I said, I connect in order to inspire, motivate, and grow what I'm connected to. So why not, open myself up to really be able to do so? That's where the message started. So 919-827-6357. I get a text. You send me a text within, between now and tomorrow, I'll send you the message from today, and then you'll get your new one in the morning. But if not, then I'll just send you the new one in the morning. But either way, that's the way to get connected. I mean, to connect to me, various ways. You gave the site www.iamlordphly.com. You can reach out to me if you wanted to be a little more direct, or really kind of gauge me and see if it's something that you really want to get behind. Maybe they don't take our words at face value, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm willing to work for what it is I'm here to do. I just continue to serve my purpose. So I believe that keeps me aligned and keeps me guided to where I'm good. I'm able to deal with some of everything in order to get a thing done, and that's change the world with the message. So if you want to be a part of that network, simply text me, and I make sure you're a part.
I really do love that. And in some of the pictures that I was, well, first of all, let's just pause for a sec. If you didn't get it before, 919-827-6357. All right. So Lord Phly is coming out of Cap City, North Carolina, Raleigh, representing. And so one of the things that I wanted to ask you, I was showing the pictures in the beginning before the introduction. And in a couple of those, you were doing some art detail, right? So I did introduce you as a visual artist. Can you tell us a little bit more about your art? Now, before he does, listen, I've been at shows where this man was painting pictures in the background and like painting people and painting shirts. And tell us a little bit about your work.
Organized chaos. Organized chaos. That's what I've deemed it. But realistically, is as I said, I spread a message. So art is a tool I use to spread said message. So for me, it's not, oh, you're an artist because you do this or you do that. It's like, well, me, I'm just whipping out paint and I'm putting it on whatever it is that I see. Like that's how and however it is that I'm feeling or whatever energy is that compels me at that time, that's what I'm going to give it to it, and it's always going to have a message to it, like because that's what I do. So my artwork always has some type of messaging, whether it be subtle, whether it be direct, distinct, all in your face. Like you can always bet that that's what I'm going to bring. Actually, the music you hear behind me, I'm from 4 to 8. I'm a part of a hip hop celebration, 50th hip hop celebration event at the Artist Lounge Raleigh. So I'll be live graffiti painting, as an attraction, opposed to various other things. But I found myself. I'm a voice, and I'm an undeniable energy. I'm something that when you see it and you come aware of it or have the experience, like it's something you don't forget. So that's just something I like to put into my artwork and use as a tool. So as much as I'm here to paint, I'm here to be Lord Phly and give that energy that I speak of, and then art maybe is the tool that allows people to, on the surface, get it. But then it's really just to put me in a place so people can kind of come embrace me, and at the end of it, somehow get that message, because that's what I'm doing it for. All in all, like whatever it is I have to do to get people just more inspired, more motivated, for one, to embrace self, to learn themselves in order to know themselves so they can be themselves. Know that time is a luxury, something to own, not waste. To do the most with what you're given, not looking to others or believing what someone else has or what someone else is the thing that's going to get you there. No, it's you embracing all of you that's going to get you there. Yeah, there are people that can offer tools and tips and advice and things of that nature, but no one can be it or do it for you. You got to be it yourself. So if you're not embracing that self, then that's the thing standing in the way of you and what's destined for you. So, I know that's a lot when the question was art, but that's what I work for my art to encompass, like that message. But like I said, subtly, a slogan, different words. I'm all about affirmations and will. So speaking things into existence. So having that in my work, people come by or they see it, or if it's a mural or whatever the case may be, reading those things out loud, they may not even know at times is affirming for them. So that's why it's not like I in the message. It's be. It's like telling you to do. So when you read like be assertive, be fearless, be like you're saying that, and you're telling yourself to be these things. That's what I want my artwork to do. Yes, some cool colors and some shapes. I really work to not focus on distinct pictures, although I can. But I believe that kind of distorts the message that I'm wanting to give. Like I want you to feel a way, because that's what art is supposed to do, evoke emotion. So I want you to feel a way while embracing the message, and then still know it's some dope work at the end of the day. So, that's my focus going into anything. That's the focus today. Like you ask me, like, what you gonna paint? I have no idea. When I set up and I put my suit on and get in my bag, I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna vibe. I may go have a drink, roll up. I'm gonna involve myself in the energy around me. And like I said, today is about hip hop. The celebration, 50 years. I was a part of the city's celebration yesterday. The Core Museum put on the 50th celebration of hip hop. It was a symposium, then it was a symposium, then there was like a block party on Fayetteville Street where I was a main attraction, like middle of the road. Then they had a sneaker ball later that evening. So this weekend has just been a celebration to hip hop, like, and to in any way be involved, but be seen as, maybe the now or what's to come. Like because I'm a hip hop kid. I was born in 1990. Golden, like this is me. Like everything that I exude is truly me, unapologetically me. I'm not looking to anybody. I'm not working to be anything. I'm doing exactly what I told you to do. Working to change the world with a message. This is how I believe I'm supposed to do it. This is what's being told to me. So I'm following this guided path that maybe no one else sees but me. And I'm going to ensure that I get it done before I get out of here. That's truly what matters most to me.
First of all, you just dropped so many jewels at one time. Like I couldn't really like carry them all at one time, but that's okay because he mentioned getting in his bag, like put on my outfit, get in my bag, and like I want to show, if it'll work, I want to show this one video. This one had me laughing before it was even time to get out the bed, but I appreciated the visuals. So y'all check this
Are you
out.
talking about the fur
Let me
coat
know.
or which one are you talking about?
The
The
fur
fur
coat.
coat.
You already know.
Fur
It's the
coat.
fur coat. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let's see what happens.
We got to get through the week, so you better make sure you put your mindset, no fear, no worries, no apologies. Reach out and grab your greatness and be your undeniable self with no fear, no worries, no apologies, never apologizing for being dope. Show, share, spread love by any means necessary. That's why we keep our self-love with us. Oh my God, I'm looking good, feeling great. I need you to look good and feel great too. Message.
It's the walkout for me. It's the walkout. So watching that, it's like that. Don't even watching it. It's like, yo, I really did that. I remember when I did it, but watching it, it's like, yo, who is that guy? I don't even. It's like the message. That's what I was compelled to give in that moment. That's what I wanted to give. The fur coat I actually did that video last year, right before Raleigh Day week. Rome Jeter, shouts to Rome Jeter. He gave me the opportunity to have my own day as far as art. So I was preparing for that, and I got the fur coat, and then me and him were shooting a movie, so that's what I had the fur coat for. So that day, like I was doing stuff, and I was like, man, I got to do a message right quick. I got to, so I just like, you know what, whatever, like, just kill him right quick, and then You see, I walked out and I really walked to do something, walked to do something else. It was like just a lot of things going. So that's why it's like, as much as I'm seeing it, it's like, dang, that maybe because I'm not in that vibe right now. Like I'm more in the like, all right, I'm preparing for this and that. I'm not like in the like, oh, I got something to say right now and it's about to be said. Forget it. But when I get to that point, it's nothing standing in the way of what I want. Nothing standing in my way. I promise you.
Yeah, I feel you. Listen, that's the kind of motivation I think we all need. So there are two things I want to touch on. I know you got to get going soon, so I don't want to hold you too long. But well, actually, let me just say three things. The first thing is your staff. I'll show it again, Opulent Jade, close to the end. Okay. Yeah, yeah, they love in that clip right there. Okay, okay. So tell us about your staff. First of all, are you able to show your staff on
Yes.
camera?
You know, this is the top, and then it's engraved. It has a lot of engravings on it, but it's a totem. So the story behind it is created as a totem. So it's a story of life. So you have a child climbing up to the heavens with all seeing eye. Then you have a cross and then an eagle, you know, or some type of bird which represents sky, being in the sky. Um, it was actually given to me. It belonged to a minister before me. I've carried it now 6 years. So when I got it, he had passed away 5 years prior. So now it's been 11. Yeah, I met his best friend at flea market, state fairgrounds, and I was in search of a staff. Something was in my spirit was compelling me to just have a staff. I didn't know that I would carry it every day. I didn't, you know, it was just something like, man, I need to get one. So I see this staff. It's amongst these trinkets, but the person isn't there. So I just stand. I grab it and I just stand with it. Like, and if anyone sees me now, I do the same stance. I kind of like stand on top of it, and it was like I was checking its durability. I was like, oh, this is it. Like something just. So when the guy came back, he was like, man, what you want that? I was like, no, it's already mine. Just tell me how much you want. He was like, man, I can't sell it to you. I said, we got a problem on our hands because I'm not leaving without it. He was like, man, why you want it so bad? So I told him a lot of how we open this up. You know, I'm Lord Phly. I spread a message of self-awareness and positivity. That message being never apologize for being dope. Uh, you know, I spoke of at that time the things that I had done, you know, leading up to that point, and just tell him I was a man of purpose. You know, I spread a message, and something in my spirit was telling me I needed to have one, and now this was it. So he was like, man, I can't sell it to you, but he told me the story of his friend. He was a minister. His staff was carved for him in Africa, and before he passed away, he gave it to him and told him that he would know when to give it away, never to sell it. No matter what he did, never sell it. Just know he would know when it was time to give it away. He was like, man, I don't know what it is about you, but I believe I'm supposed to give it to you. I was like, man, you give me that staff. Like, if I ever see you again, I'll have it. Or you're going to hear of me. You're going to know of me. Like, that's my whole purpose, like, for the world to know, for me to change the world. So I'm going to change the world with that staff. You give it to me. And he was like, all right, man. And he handed it to me, and I left with it. And that was 6 years ago. Actually, this month makes 6 years. So 6 years ago. And I've had it every day. It's always with me. It's you know, it doesn't leave my sight. It's a part of me. You know, I've had little weird times like where you know, you get in the car and I sit on the side of the car before I'm getting in and pull off and like, what the heck? Like, you know, I know when it's not around me. Like, and that will, man. So, you know, it's, for me, it's over the years, it's been seen as a prop or, you know, a lot of things, but realistically, it was something that it called to me. And since then, everything in me tells me to keep it with me. You know, it's going to aid me on this journey. You know, I look forward to the day that someone, you know, actually carves one for me, you know, and the things that I want on it or in it are in it, you know, or I'm just have to learn one day and do it myself. Either way, you know, this will be with me till then. And then even then, he's go up high on the wall or something, you know what I'm saying? Just away from everything, not to be touched, not to be fondled with, because, you know, this is Lord, I call him Lordy. My name is Lord Phly, so Lordy, just throw the wild in. I'm, you know, me and him, we have soul ties. We got soul ties. So, you know, who am I without him? Who is he without me at this point?
I definitely feel that. I'm gonna say it suits you well, so clearly it chose you, right? And Artichoke Heart said it's beautifully made. One of the elders from one of the camps here makes beautiful staffs. I love them
Oh wow,
personally.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
And thank
yeah.
you.
And Princess C says, my brother makes some. I personally am looking forward to my own custom staff. I'm just putting that out in the universe. Uh, Meanwhile, Savvy Chic Clothing said, I want to talk about the clothes. And once again, the clothes. So let's entertain Savvy Chic Clothing and talk about what it is you have on right now.
Uh, like a worker's jean shirt that I put my individual patches on. So this is self love. That's one of my companies. We self love. We show, share, spread love by any means. It's a lifestyle brand that me and my partner Terrence Phipps Chulo are working on. We haven't launched officially yet, but we've had trucker hats and we're working on a children's book. We're just attacking different areas, and we're gonna have like a big pop up that like showcase it all. So that's what this patch is, and then this is my logo. This is Phly, the Phly logo, and then I have on some maybe bleach spotted jean shorts, and scarf tied around my head, really because it matches my shoes. I'm all about matching without matching, but finding just distinct ways of doing it. But for me, it's just what feels good and what in my own mind puts me what my imagination shows. Like I'm really working to be an animated character. One of my biggest inspirations is Mickey Mouse. Like so, I want the animated Lord Phly to impact and influence and inspire people like Mickey Mouse has done. And don't get it confused with how Kanye said he want to be Walt Disney. Like I know that I'm not gonna live, you know, past a certain time. We human. We all, we come, we go. But what's created from me and the foundation of inspiration, motivation, and growth, and the energy and just what I encompass, like putting that into that animated figure and allowing that to be the voice and speak for me, so it can do that long after I'm here. And I believe that animated, free flowing, just energy, just that goes through me. So it's like whatever I feel like I'm wearing, I want to wear. I'm gonna wear it. Yesterday I had on a kimono. Like I went to the sneaker ball in a kimono and some Space Jams. Why? Because the kimono was given to me as a present, and it was dope. And I really ain't had nothing to wear, like as far as a ball, because I was painting all day, so I ain't had time to get, what I'm saying, go get a suit or nothing. So like, you know what? I might show up in this kimono. Just gonna get some eyes. I got these Space Jam Jordans on. Put these shades on so people can't see my eyes because I'm tired. And I'm gonna thug it out. That's just me. I'm no fear, no worries, no apologies. That's the slogan. That's the name of my book as well. So you were speaking and reading quotables from the book, like no fear, no worries, no apologies. It's not simply a saying. It's how I live. That's who I am. It's what are you afraid of when you know yourself? What is there to worry about when you know yourself? And there's damn sure no reason to apologize when you know who you are. You just hold yourself accountable. Make sure you are taking responsibility over the things that you need to better whatever situation you've affected, and move on. But sorry and apologies never have to come into play. Right? So, that I work to exude that in everything that I am. So I believe that's the best way to describe my style of dress. It's just I'm not my feelings come out in the things that I do and what I wear. I'm not really a feelings person, but I put it all into how I create and how I inspire. So if you like it, I love it. If you don't, I mean, hey, I love it still. I'm still. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're getting a lot of love in this chat, especially that matching without matching.
I
Listen,
appreciate it.
if
I'm
no one
I'm
else
seeing
feels
it. I'm
you,
seeing it. It's like,
yeah,
I mean, oh man, I love it. Hey, let's
yeah.
continue to show, share, spread that love. I'm only gonna take what's given to me, pour it back into the world, pour it back into the people at this event. Make sure we all need that. No matter what point, I don't care if you feel like you had too much. You never gonna have too much love. Never. Not when it's real, genuine, unconditional love. The other things that work to explain, we ain't worry about that. But love. But to know how to receive love, you have to be able to love yourself. To know how to give it or receive it, you got to have it for yourself. So, that love I have for myself, being able to sit in this chat, that's what I use and propels me. When you ask me what motivates me, is that. Like, I do it not for that love, but for people to want to push that, to show it, share it, spread it by any means. Like, no, nothing can combat love when it's truly shown. So, hey, no fear, no worries, no apologies. Exactly that.
Well, what I'm gonna do, because I'm almost out of time with you at least, is show an example of what your messages look like, okay? And then we're going to give people a chance to sign up for these texts again. And then I'm going to show you in the fur coat again, probably after you leave, because I know you got to go. But for now, let's see. I believe this is it.
And me having to
Oh, dope
go,
soul.
I hate it because I love.
Powerful beyond limits. Nothing can stop you. Know this comes from your core, the core of your character. All the answers needed to unlock that power are instilled within. It's time to look. No more looking for validation. Validate yourself. Be confident in all that you've made happen and all that you will make happen because you know yourself. You know you'll get it done. The power you were waiting on someone to tell you had, you already have. So use it. Embrace it. Make happen all that you know you can. No fear, no worries, no apologies. And if you don't,
That's it. No fear, no worries, no apologies.
So you were saying something about having to go. Y'all,
Oh no, I was
first of
saying,
all,
huh?
first
You were saying
first of all,
something.
y'all, show, show this man some love. Y'all
And
got to show this man some love because
that was like,
it's
yo, I
getting.
don't want to leave. This is great. I
I,
want to do this again. Like, yeah, I'm gonna no, we got to do this again. And it's crazy that this all kind of fell on the same day, but I love it because how I know you is through hip hop. Like that was our
yes,
connection, Yeah. So it's like it's just this weekend is a big celebration of it. I get to talk to you. Like it's my weekend has been like reflection, living in now, look to the future, reflect, all in one moment. I'm happy to do those things. That's why it's so great because I believe these are the things that I've asked for to be in this position. To have so much to do is crazy to figure out how to do all of it, but my crazy self is going to try to figure out how to do all of it. Like, I have to.
they,
Like I asked for this, I want to do it. Don't put too much food on my plate. Ain't no things too much. And if I got to give some away here, eat. Everybody eat, please. Let's do it. Everybody eats. Those cliche sayings, they weren't cliche to me. Like no, they are very much direct, set in stone, like commandments. Like you show, share, spread love. Everybody eats. We hold each other accountable while holding each other up. Like, yeah, you can be honest and truthful to a person, even sometimes the harsh truths, but make sure you holding that person up while you doing that. Or then you just being to their detriment, not their betterment. And no one should want to live in this world and be to anybody's detriment, especially your own. So, but you give me time, 2 hours, I still be back there talking to y'all. And, well, I was supposed to paint one, so let me.
I feel you. I do. And I also appreciate you making time to be here on a day when you had so much to do. Y'all, please show Lord Phly some love in the Cash App.
Thank
It
you,
is
thank you.
no problem. $, Lord Phly, LORDPHLY, and the number 13. Show some love, show some love, and help
Look,
donate to the cause
please,
that's
if
meant
y'all
for
want,
the
what I'm saying.
empowerment of everything. Yeah, for
No, we,
real.
we, we accept anything. We accept anything. And I mean, of course, those that send me something, I'm a person like maybe I got a break of this, but somebody does something for me, I got to do something back. So those that do, share love in any way, even if it's a text to get the message, like know that I have something for you. I don't know what that is. So don't think I'm not Oprah. I'm not giving out cars and houses and it's not none of the chairs yet. It's coming. But I promise you, like connect with me and I got some love to show back to you because I'm all about pouring into those that pour into me. So thank you. Thank you so much for this time. Appreciate the opportunity. I said we got to do this again because we ain't even got into how we met and what I'm saying
I
the
know.
ciphers and what I'm saying this.
Man.
What I'm saying it's all about hip hop, baby. This is
Yeah.
love. So what I'm saying I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Yeah, well, hopefully the next one will be in person, whether we do it live or do it recorded. And also,
Oh no,
please
let's
make
let's let's
sure,
do it.
listen, shout Queen Sanaa out at the hip hop celebration if you don't mind. I wish I could be there, but I'm here just living. So I usually end the show with how will you just live? I know you got to run, but before you go, tell us how you will just live.
How I would just live. Well, I'm gonna take just out of it. I believe just is one of those transition words like cuz or I don't know. Like so, I'm gonna live fearlessly, relentlessly, limitlessly within my purpose changing the world with no fear, no worries, no apologies. That's how I'm gonna live. I'm not gonna just do it like Nike. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do that. So that's what I'm gonna do.
We love to see it. Thank you again for showing up. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you
Of
right here.
course.
Now you're about to go be dope elsewhere. So you have fun. And
Okay.
we'll link up soon.
Yes, ma'am. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank everybody in the chat. Princess C, I saw your name pop up the most because how my phone is, I'm only seeing one comment at a time. So I remember Princess C, that she just popping up. Like, so all love to everybody though. Remember today, show, share, spread some love to somebody. And if you don't know how to do that, smile, daps, hugs. That's how we do it. Smiles, daps, and hugs. I promise you, you do one of those three or all three. You showing, sharing, spreading some love, and you be surprised how you gonna get it back from whoever you provide it to. So just do that for me.
I love
Make
it.
sure there's no fear, no words, no apologies. Let me go get busy right quick. It's love, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah. Have fun. Y'all, listen, that I feel refreshed, first of all. If you feel refreshed from today's guest, please drop a one in the chat. I'm gonna wait because I know y'all really dropping stuff in the chat today. Everybody is interacting. I just also really want to say thank you for that because you know I love it when y'all get busy in the chat. So we're gonna do this little thing here. Okay, and I see some things going on here. I know we were talking about, let's see, seems like you Carolina people are a different breed. Um, that sounds like a compliment, I think. It sounds like a compliment. And then opulent jade says, my roots are from here in North Carolina. I was born in New York, Brooklyn in the house, and always loved my summers here. I could not help but bring my children here. And then Princess says, all the way down here, taking your children to NC was a good thing, and I do concur because so much has grown out of that good country living. Let me tell you. So I'm still a Brooklyn girl at heart, and I'm a country girl at the moment. So thanks, Mother, for bringing me down here. I agree. He did show some really, really good, positive input for the community. And I'm trying to find this phone number so I can put it back up here again because I believe that everyone should have the opportunity to be woken up by inspiration. I know it's not everybody's thing, but I also know that it works for me. So when you have a chance, go to Lord Phly's website, which is www.imlordphly.com. Again, it's LORDPHLY. And also the phone number 919 827 6357, and also Lord Phly on TikTok. And if you did hit that cash app, shout out to you very much for supporting my guests on this show. You know, I know you don't have to do it, and we do appreciate it. And those are just the things that keep us going sometimes. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so before we get out of here, I like hearing from my guests about how you will just live. I understand that it's a transit word for some, but as the Just Live podcast, I got to ask it that way. So, how will you just live? Let's see. How will y'all just live? I don't know. I'll give y'all a chance to put it in there. Princess, you say Raleigh is southern, not country. Well, see, I'm not in Raleigh. I'm actually in the country. So I'm in the country. I'm liable to walk outside and a fox or an owl or some critter be running by. So yeah, I feel like I'm absolutely in the country. While I wait for you all to tell me in the chat how you will just live, I will just live by continuing to spread positivity through my music, by continuing to demonstrate self love in the clothing that I make, by continuing to make you all aware of the awesome artists and endeavors that are out here in our communities so that you all can tap in and be inspired. And with that being said, I'm going to inspire you with that clip of the fur coat one more time because y'all asked for it.
The week. So you better make sure you put your mindset, no fear, no worries, no apologies. Reach out and grab your greatness and be your undeniable self with no fear, no worries, no apologies, never apologizing for being dope. Show, share, spread love by any means necessary. That's why we keep our self-love with us. Oh my God, I'm looking good, feeling great. I need you to look good and feel great too. Message.
I love it. I love it. Show, share, spread love. I really do appreciate that message as well. You know, when you share it, you get it back. Now, if you share it and you don't give it back, you know that's not the place where you want to really pour too much into, but definitely want to show, share, and spread love. You were tickled by that, huh? Me too. So it looks like Opulent Jade said, I choose to just live by being the love I want to see. We love to see it. All right. And Princess C says, I'll just live by continuing to support those on the front lines in our communities. Thank you very much because we really do need it. And Goddess 1946, thank you for coming to my show today, says, love it. Listen, y'all, I don't always know if anyone in the chat has links to drop. I know Savvy Chic stopped in earlier, and the link for Savvy Chic is really quickly typing that in there. When you have some time, go check out Savvy Chic Clothing. That is, of course, my clothing line. Lord Phly did say he will be dropping a line soon. Hopefully, it will be on his webpage as well. But again, if you have a link to a show, if you have a link to a webpage, if you have a link to any of your current endeavors, please take a minute to drop that right now. And of course, I would love for you to hit that like button, subscribe to QS Queen Sanaa, share this episode with your friends, and if you have not already, follow the Just Live podcast at JL just_live on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm going to continue to spread positivity. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. That's what I'm here for, and I don't have a problem with it. So if you love it, please do keep coming back. Now, while I give you all a chance to gather yourselves and get yourselves together, let's see what we got here. Yeah, thank you for supporting me. To gather yourselves and get yourselves together, I am going to show the video that no one asked about, that reel, and I hope you all enjoy it. Hope you all enjoy it. Queen Sanaa.
It's Lexo, baby.
This is QS. She the best. I'm the type that started from the bottom. Won't follow group, I speak the truth, and that's my motto. That's my motto. That's over feelings, we are not promised tomorrow. I keep it real, you let me know if it's a problem. It's a problem. I got it. Queen Sanaa.
So that was the Queen Sanaa version of I'm the Type. It's dropping in the fall. I'll definitely let y'all know when it's out, but most likely it will be on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, please do head over to Queen Sanaa on YouTube, QS Queen Sanaa, and do subscribe. Notify yourself of when I'm dropping something new, because why not? Why wouldn't you? Ma'am, you're not going to see an overlay of your face in the reel. What does that mean? Princess C, I don't think I'm going to put your face in the reel. It's not because I don't love you, and it's not because you're not a great moderator, but this is not the Princess C show. And I do appreciate you showing up every Sunday to moderate for me. Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, drop a 1 in the chat. We're going to go ahead and push on out of here. And in honor of 50 years of hip hop, I believe that I will end the show with my song, Same Energy. Shout out to Main Man who inspired this song, a true hip hop head we lost in the COVID war. And that's okay because energy is transferred, it's never ever, ever, ever destroyed. So if you love same energy, y'all go ahead and stream that on my YouTube channel as well. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, self care Sunday, that is, and have an amazing week.
Check. Rest in peace. Name check. Yeah. Keep that energy. You swear you've been a friend to me. Though it's clear to me your vibe and tribe ain't having me. And when I dare to speak, my quiet side is all you seem to ride with. But my energy is loud, so raise the volume, beat the volume. You hate me cause you ain't me. Yeah. How you mad at nature? It's the way that God made me. Yeah. Maybe full of anger cause you bait me, force to bait me, try to play me. Then I'm off to therapy, but I'ma leave it there. My hair kinky with baby hair, thicker than a snicker. Got a booty from here to there, and it's real. Tell me why would I ever care? My energy ever clear. You someone I could never fear. Whether I'm soft or dominant, the power of my time is lost and how you got me bent. Across your false perceptions and erections, now you spent with nothing left except for silent death is evident. You hardly lit. The revolution won't be televised. You've been advised. I'm off the block. I'm building enterprise. Besides, y'all haters on a different vibe, you playing sides. The type of shit I do despise. Actually capping, bad acting, studio rapping. When in reality you got nothing. It's not attractive. I flaunt blackness, melanin magic, never retracted. Energy back, my status active. Bitch.
I'm gonna get it together.
I'm just being in love. 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 When I met you, I didn't care about love. Didn't think that I would ever fall. Didn't know that we were so compatible. Simple, letting go. Oh, what I'm here on the edge of heart. I met a man that tears apart. It tears apart. No, they don't know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes to be in love. Oh, we both know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes. They don't know what it takes to be in love. They don't know what it takes to be in love. Oh, we both know what it takes. We both know what it takes to be in love. Gonna be in love. This is something I can't control it. How you feeling? I just can't call it. I just know how I feel inside. I got love on my mind. You know that I just adore you, and you know that I'll come before you. I just know how you feel inside. I got love on my mind. I'm just being in love. 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 beautiful day. Me, I'm always my way through it, and I hope you do the same. When positivity is setting the stage, laughing at my troubles, blowing clouds away. Nothing can go wrong, and I can guarantee it, 'cause I'm feeling good today. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance will never and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. It's gotta be the moment I'm waiting for. A chance will never and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. Oh, many people wanna take the easy road, and I don't. Not if they're trying, 'cause at least they have a goal. A goal that's gonna get you off the corner if you want it, where you want to go. I know, 'cause I got mine. It's time to shine. I got my foot on the gas. Let's go. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance will never get, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's gotta be the moment I'm waiting for. A chance will never get, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's my day, it's my day, and I'm really feeling good today. Spread sun rays, troubles fade, and I'm really feeling good today. Don't you want to be